Sister Agatha, my dear, tell me you have good news.
The king has arrived in Kalima, father.
That is not what I meant.
Yes. Well, he appears to be quite resourceful. It seems his reputation was not totally exaggerated.
He hasn't gotten himself killed yet, and I haven't done anything to try.
Still alive?
For now, but that will change soon, I think. The king has discovered that one of the gems he seeks is in the possession of a colleague of ours. Do you remember?
Dracula?
Yes. Is he still trustworthy?
Totally. Still sharp, and there's no questioning his loyalty. My humblest apologies, father, but would it not have been simpler for you to have dealt with Graham personally?
Fool!
Fool!
Imagine the ensuing chaos where Daventry's king murdered in his own land. How then would I be able to search for the item?
The item.
I see.
Failure is not an option.
Understood, father.
Keep me informed, preferably of good King Rayan's death.
Okay. Well, anyway, that went well. Yeah, none of these anagrams are in the original games. But no, I think it's time we venture into the swamp. Swamp time. So, let's get into the swamp here. Let's read that Bible page again.
You read silently with newfound
South,
skill.
west,
Riley.
north, south. So, south. I'm already ruined. Maybe we should eat the sugar cube.
After swallowing the magic sugar cube, you get a feeling of invincibility.
Maybe we should also wear the cross.
You place the silver.
That's all I can think of to do. No, south? Okay. Okay, now that I've managed to do that, I've forgotten the rest of it.
You silently with
South,
newfound
west,
skill.
north, south. So south, and then west. And then north. And then south. You'd think this would cancel out, but it won't. Because we're in a magic maze.
You read silently with
West,
newfound
south,
skill.
north, south. West, south, north, south. Oh, we made it. There's a thing to the south, you had to eat the candy to get past. Alright. Close enough. Hey.
Boatman, I need passage. I said...
I heard.
Oh my god.
The ghoul's voice chills you to the bone. It speaks with a deep, resonating bitterness. You cannot make out a great deal of its face, but what you can see has the hairs on the back of your neck standing on end.
In life, I would row this boat for the master. Long ago was my untimely death in these waters, but still, I remember many things. Laughter, tears, joy, pain.
That's all nice. Hold on, is this an inventory
Some
item?
hollow reeds grow here. That nature would otherwise forbid them life in such an environment is demonstrative of a strong magical energy which permeates this swamp. You tug forcefully at one of the reeds until it finally breaks free.
So what I know that I need to do, for later at least.
Very carefully, you bend down and soak the tip of the needle in the foul, toxic water.
So I get poison needle and put poison needle in reed.
The silver needle fits perfectly into the end of this hollow reed, making a sturdy pea shooter. The coating of deadly poison makes the
Deadly
needle a
poison.
lethal projectile.
It gives it +2. It's good. It's pretty good. Matt's done. So, sup?
May I cross, Sir Boatman?
You have come to raid the Master's house.
Only technically?
This I know, but care not about.
Oh, okay.
You should be warned, though. The Master is not what he once was.
Is he a Dracula?
Never has this land known a kinder, more compassionate, and nobler ruler than he.
But then he became a
But
Dracula?
his fate has long since been decided. Down a dark path he now treads, and he feels naught for anyone, nor anything, save for one other. And even that is a rare trait for a
Dracula.
Nosferatu.
You freeze. Neither the Door of Destiny nor Neptune mention this count as being undead.
I am completely caught off guard by this information.
If I may ask, Sir Boatman, how did this swamp come to be here? Is it natural?
Doesn't look natural.
No, the ground you stand upon was once farming land and dwellings for the peasantry.
How did it come to be like this?
A score of years passed after the Master died, and a great morass opened up,
Morass.
covering the surrounding land with slime and poisoned water. Once rich and fertile, now it is no longer.
The Count has caused this?
It is believed so.
Eh.
For why else would his
Fuck if I
own
know, says
castle
Charon.
be spared?
Ah, thank you, Sir Boatman.
So,
boatman.
okay. Do you want these coins?
The boatman accepts your payment and motions for you to climb into the boat.
I think I actually don't want to do that. I think that's the cheap way. Let me restore. So that got me 1 point. What if I...
The boatman. You are now with a flourish.
Yeah. What about now?
The boatman. The shrouded. No. As you prepare to climb into the boat, the boatman extends his claw-like hand to you. Obviously, he no longer gives free rides.
Alright. In the original, you had to put the cloak and ring on, and then you could pretend to be the Count, and he'd let you go. I guess maybe this is the right thing to do.
The boatman.
Okay, let's go.
The shrouded ghoul paddles across the toxic lake to the shore on the other side.
Alright. So, again, like, these brambles are totally toxic, but I am full of sugar. Sorry, what that said was, the sugar cube is working, and I am not poisoned to death. Yay. Hello. I see,
When
and how are
speak
you?
to the ghosts, they utter a mournful wail.
Ah,
When
that's
you
rough.
speak to the ghosts,
Alright.
as you approach the ghosts wearing the black cloak, they seem to notice you, and then begin to drift away towards the cemetery.
Oh, okay. Well, it's good that I did that. I guess this is a conspicuously cross-shaped hole.
Having an idea, you push the
have an
crucifix into the
idea.
cross-shaped keyhole. It fits. You hear a click, and the door unlocks. You push the heavy wooden door open, take a deep breath, and step nervously inside the castle entrance. The moment you enter the great hall of the castle, you begin shivering uncontrollably, and not just from the cold. This place has an air of death wherever you go. As if creeping around this huge castle was not enough, knowing full well that an undead creature resides here would unnerve even the most stout-hearted of adventurers, you feel desperate to get what you came for, and anxious to leave as quickly as possible.
Alright, well, we gotta start somewhere. Ooh, a shovel.
You take the The window looks out onto the island far below. Through it, you see that the bricks of the castle might provide some footholds if you are inclined to go climbing.
That's good to keep in mind. Are we inclined to go climbing?
You are not desperate enough to climb out the window.
Okay. So, what about these stairs?
This is just a small storage room. Rows of red wine barrels are neatly stacked and piled along the wall. At least you think they contain wine. Seeing nothing else of real importance, you head back into the dining room.
This is I don't really remember what happens in here, and it's giving me some pretty scary vibes.
The staircase beyond is very dark.
Okay. I want one of those.
That settles it. You have to get these for your own castle.
Fair.
This is...
Okay, so I have a candle, I just need to light it. Is there a torch more at ground level? Ah, I might be able to reach that.
You can't... You hold your candle up to the blazing torch. It catches. Your candle is now lit.
Alright. Thanks, pumpkin. I'll explore that later.
Now that you have...
It's much easier to see where I'm going. Spooky. Okay, that's a...
The lid of the beautifully carved coffin is closed. The thick black cloak that...
Okay, I'll remove the cloak. I guess.
You remove...
This can't be goo.
Nervously, you lift the heavy lid of the elegant coffin. You peek into its red satin interior. The coffin is unoccupied, and you feel relief wash over you. As you prepare to look inside the coffin...
King Graham, I presume.
Oh.
You turn on your heel. There, blocking the only exit from this dismal room, stands the Count. His skin is pale, his eyes jet black. He wears a black cloak nearly identical to the one that you possess.
You know me?
Ah, yes indeed. Sister Hagatha alerted me to your arrival, dear king.
Your wife gave me this ring.
He would not see it too.
I have a cross? I'm dead.
In an instant, you are flat against the wall. The Count has you pinned so well you can't move a muscle, much less put up a defense. You can feel the Count's iron-cold hand on your throat. You have barely seconds before the inevitable happens.
Your wife gave me this ring!
With difficulty, you manage to loosen the ruby ring from your finger and drop it to the floor. The Count's eyes dart to it quickly, then flash angrily back to you.
Where did you get that?
The elderly woman who lives in a house to the south of here, near the beach. She gave it to me for helping her.
I'm really a nice guy!
The Count regards you for a moment. His dark eyes bore unendingly into yours, and you feel as if your very soul is bare.
What do you know of her?
She is not well.
I know. Do you think I am not aware of that?
You are sweating profusely. Hopefully, this vampire doesn't find the odor appetizing.
Night is the most dangerous of times for my mortal family. I have kept constant vigil over my wife for many years, so that from the darkness, no harm would come to her. When her time comes, we will be together forever.
I think tonight will be the night. I have seen her this very eve. I did what
This
I could
very
to help
eve.
her, but
Shut up,
I do
Graham.
not think it was enough.
Poof. Okay, bye.
As you watch the giant bat fly out of the room, you realize with dread that the Count has confiscated your crucifix. Without it, you are trapped in this castle. Now, what are you going to do?
Oh. Well, let's look in the thing
You
again.
peer into the ornate coffin. At long last,
Ah!
you have located the final gem, the Death Gem.
The Death Gem.
You breathe deeply, reach out, and take the stone in your hands. It is ice cold to the touch, but you don't care. This is the last thing you need to unlock the door of destiny. Now all you have to do is get out of here.
Alright, well that's pretty good. Speaking of getting out of here, I guess we sort of know what to do with that. Oop.
It is as chilly. Seeing no other possible escape route, you climb onto the ledge and carefully lower yourself outside, hoping to find a decent foothold. It is a long way down.
Okay. Graham's pretty good at climbing. Oh no, bats!
Suddenly, you hear a switching noise in your ear. It's joined by two others.
No bats!
You instinctively try to brush whatever it is away.
Damn it,
But in
Graham.
doing so, lose your hold on the bricks and fall backwards.
Ah!
Time slows as you fall, and your world turns black.
Oh, hey. Oh no. Twon't. Capital D door. Okay. That's it? That was the song? Oh, hey.
Our guest has awoken, my love.
Ah, good evening, dear king. I do not believe we have been properly introduced. I am Count Kaldor, former lord of the realm of Colima. May I present my wife, Countess Lavidia?
A
Countess
pleasure
Life.
to see you again.
In gratitude to you for alerting me to my wife's grave condition, I took the liberty of preparing you a dish. I thought you might be hungry after your harrowing adventure at my window. You will forgive us if we do not join you. Our tastes differ from yours, do they not, my darling?
You shudder to think what different tastes actually means, but for some reason you note that you can no longer hear any rats squeaking in the distance.
Indeed, so much to become accustomed to.
You shall have all the time that the world has to share to grow accustomed to such things. Well, perhaps 30 years. Should your father locate the item by then, there might not be enough world left for anyone afterwards.
As his father, to do is why you frequently went abroad, always with that cloak of yours?
Most certainly. But I think that my affiliation with him and his association has come to a close.
Oh, that's convenient for me.
My obligations to them took me away from my beloved too often. I do not wish to repeat that mistake.
You are forgiven, my love.
Their attention, which seemed to have wavered momentarily, now redirects back to you.
Well, well, well. What to do with this one?
What were you going to do with him?
Kill him. I had quite clear instructions from Hagatha, who had apparently received them from the father himself.
But if you are not, as you say, affiliated with his association anymore...
They both share a knowing smile.
Tell us, King Graham, why are you here in Colima?
You take a deep breath, trying to ignore the fact that you are the only one capable of doing so, and relate your story of the vision in the magic mirror and your quest to find the 3 gems of nature. The Count and Countess exchange cryptic smiles.
Which I did, so I'm basically... title drop.
Indeed.
Obviously, that was a private joke, as you did not understand it.
So you search for the one with which you would share the rest of your life. On that I cannot fault you, nor on your intentions here. Therefore, I can forgive the trespassing. However, there is the matter of the dark gem you wish to remove from my castle.
Oh, yeah, I do.
I place a deal before you. I am looking for a magnificent sapphire-encrusted tiara. It is a valuable family heirloom and has been on this estate for centuries. This castle and its estate are old, though. It could be virtually anywhere, in any number of hiding places. I suspect there are many that even I am not aware of. I wish to present this tiara to my wife as a gift to commemorate the eternity we shall spend together. If you can find it and bring it to me before sunrise, then I will give you the gem you seek and your freedom.
Alright, I guess that's fair.
You nod, unable to believe that you have virtually been ushered away from death's door just so you can run an errand for a couple of vampires.
Look, that's
you
life,
do not
Graham.
want to think about the consequences if you fail to meet the deadline.
Alright. So, we've got to find the tiara. Anyway, I'll go down this hallway now. It just wasn't relevant until just now.
You see a young woman sitting on the dusty floor. She has a book in her lap entitled Little Red Riding Hood.
I wish I could read this story. All the pretty words. Whatever do they say?
Hello?
The book tells the story of a young girl who met a wolf in the forest.
The young woman's head snaps up. Her black eyes drill into your own. You gasp as you realize you are looking at yet another vampire. Just how many has the Count made tonight? The young woman's lips transform from hungry to Fortunately, pleasant recognition.
So you are the guest of my grandfather's house. I was hoping I would meet you again.
The woman is startlingly beautiful, but in an eerie, unnatural way. You find yourself unable to speak for a moment. She does look somewhat familiar, but from where?
Oh, my handsome gentleman does not recognize me?
Should I?
You remember the basket, the soup?
With a start, you recognize
The hideous
the
voice.
young woman. She's grown and matured considerably since you last saw her. The little girl, Possum, has been transformed completely into this. She has traded her small ruby cloak for a dazzling satin robe of the same color.
That's pretty messed up.
Are you unhappy with my appearance?
Don't ask
No,
me that. It
it's
doesn't
just that
matter.
you have me at a disadvantage. I do not know your real name.
Anastasia.
All right.
A beautiful name.
That's quite nice.
Yes, 'twas one of the few things my parents left me before they died. They're probably buried somewhere on this island, as a matter of fact. What do you seek here?
You explain your so far unsuccessful attempt to locate the tiara.
I've been at it for
The
a whole
young
2
woman
minutes
looks
and I can't
thoughtful for a
find it.
moment, then suddenly snaps her fingers. A discarded pile of books shift aside from the floor, and a single black book is revealed underneath. She appraises the black book with indignant incomprehension, then holds it out towards you. You take the book from Anastasia's
I think
hand.
becoming a vampire
I
just
do not
instantly
suppose
ages you
that
to the
has anything to do with it, but it must be about something important.
nearest like sexually appropriate age. So like she had to be scaled up so that she could be 18 so that she's sexy. But you know, the old woman had to be scaled down. So she's like 35. I mean, she had a weird voice in life, so I assume that's why she has the weird reverb voice now. But yeah, like, how messed up would that be to, like, be this, like, 9-year-old girl, and then suddenly you get turned into a vampire, and you're, like, a sexy 18-year-old? That's messed up. This girl is, like, 9. Gross. Anyway.
You open the book and are surprised to discover not pages, but a hollowed-out section in which sits a silver key. The key's handle resembles the shape of a sleeping child. There also appears to be something written on the back cover of the book.
Yes.
In the hollow, you can see that the inside back cover has been written on. Some words have been scrawled onto the paper. They are faded, but still mostly legible.
And if treasure you seek dear to my heart, tales of fiction is where you must start. First find the beauty with stepsisters too, so that's Cinderella. Then visit the huts that the bad wolf blew, 3 little pigs. The girl with no flock will usher your way. Mary had a little lamb. I'm writing this down, by the way. That's why there's pauses. To the little old man who spins gold out of hay. We know that. Rumpelstiltskin. These 2 star-crossed lovers shall be your last guide. Romeo and Juliet. They'll lead you to riches that pirates did hide. I think that's Treasure Island. What you earnestly seek shall now truly be yours, though get it part wrong and you'll be greeted by Mars.
The writing scrawled on the
Oh,
back
God
cover
damn it.
reads, "If treasure you..."
No. Alright. So, there are some books back here.
This would have...
So, we're looking for Cinderella, 3 Little Pigs, Mary Had a Little Lamb, Rumpelstiltskin, Romeo and Juliet, and Treasure Island, I think. So... I guess this is... There was Romeo and Juliet, so this is like the Shakespeare aisle. Oh, here we start some... We've started some fairy tales. It's nice that I don't have to click on them all, jeez. Thank you, AGDI. Wait, Little Bo Peep has lost her sheep, not Mary Had a Little Lamb. Let me write that back down. Little bio. Okay. Rumpelstiltskin, okay. There is actually Mary Had a Little Lamb, but I don't think that's what I want. Cinderella, okay. Bop. Okay, Three Little Pigs I don't think we've seen yet. That's Three Blind Mice, that's close. I don't think it's any of these super tiny ones. Just because that'd be like rude as heck. The Cat in the Hat comes back. We live in a world where Dr. Seuss exists. Three Little Pigs. Okay. Little Bo Peep was up here somewhere. Rumpelstiltskin was also up here. Romeo and Juliet was up in the Shakespeare section.
A new book has appeared on the third shelf down.
Oh. It's Treasure Island.
You've located the correct book. You pluck it from the shelf and read its title, Treasure Island. What is this? There seems to be a lock binding the cover shut. The keyhole requires a small, thin key.
Ah, what could it possibly be? Anyway, yeah, don't make kid characters supposed to find attractive. It's fine if you've got your, like, eternal vampire 9-year-old, like Babette. That's kind of fine, because we don't find her attractive, because she looks like a little girl. And that's fine. You're allowed to have of-age characters that we don't find attractive. But yeah, don't... This is weird. She's still 9 years old. Anyway, let's unlock the thing.
The key fits perfectly into the lock. You turn it and hear a soft click. The book is now open. Skimming through the book, you find that a map has been sketched onto the last page. Close scrutiny reveals it is a top-down layout of the castle and its surrounding grounds. According to this, the tiara has been buried
crap.
there.
Oops. Okay. I'm still here, I think. Anyway, the tiara is something about surrounding grounds. I missed that. I'm sorry.
According to this, the tiara has been buried near one of the graves.
One of
There's
them.
something written near the bottom. A date of fate can be found with a first, a second, and a double of nothing.
So 1200? So a death date of 1200?
This is a grand old private...
Anyway, Possum, how are you coping with this? It's gotta be weird.
How do you feel about what the Count has done to you?
I am not sure. I suppose I should be grateful.
Grateful?
Yes. If he had left me as I was, I would have faced the same danger that claimed the lives of my parents. The murderers hunt my family still. We will not be completely safe until they are gone. At least I now need not fear anything that prowls by night.
True enough. And if you can avoid daylight altogether for the rest of eternity, you'll be fine.
Okay.
You have nothing else.
Jeez.
I wish only one thing as payment for helping you find that book.
Of course.
Would you be so kind as to take this bracelet and place it on my mother's grave? I believe she wanted me to have it while I was alive. Now, it seems no longer appropriate to keep it. Thank you. I must retire now. It will not be long before sunrise. Good night, Graham.
Good night, Anastasia.
Sorry about your childhood. Anyway, let's check out the back here. Hello.
The ghosts waver, as if being threatened by even the slightest breeze, yet something holds them in place. It may be nothing more than an intensely strong determination or sense of purpose that keeps the spirits anchored to this world.
What's a cute bracelet?
The bracelet looks like it would fit a small wrist. It is a circlet of diamonds surrounded by beautiful sapphires.
Alright, well let's grab that. And we're back in a graveyard.
As you step further into the cemetery, you suddenly...
Oh no.
The ethereal...
Whoops.
You tuck with the spirits and find only the graves.
Oh goodness, when was the last time Oh no! I did the wrong thing, you guys! And I even deleted the note, oh goodness, okay. So Cinderella was really close to the end, right? Or no, Cinderella was like here. It was Cinderella. Oh, I've lost it.
In the hollow.
Okay. Three Little Pigs, Little Bo Peep.
Right.
Okay. Where was Three Little Pigs? It was down here, I think? Okay, Rumpelstiltskin, Romeo and Juliet.
The writings.
Okay.
You've looked what it...
Okay. And then we unlock it.
The... Skimming through the book, you find, according to this, the tiara has been buried near one of the... There is also a small piece of...
Okay.
Thank
Good night.
You can...
Alright, so they left me alone before because they noticed the cloak, I think? Which I don't have now. I can't put on the cross either. Alright,
As you hold up the bracelet, the ghosts seem to relax slightly. You wonder if it is now safe to approach them and enter the cemetery.
alright, okay. Cool.
Lord Herbert and Lady Lillian, 1646 to 1668. Loving parents of Anastasia.
Wait,
Beloved son and
22?
daughter-in-law of Count Caldor and Countess Lavidia. Our enemies be warned. Their untimely deaths shall be avenged.
They had a child at I'm 22. Not ready to have a child. Anyway.
You can't... You place the bracelet on the grave. It immediately sinks down into the earth. The ghosts do not respond at first. Then one of them drifts toward you.
You're my age. That's weird.
It nods, almost sadly. The ghost seems to want to say something, but appears unable. Its face, though transparent and hazy, is lined with grief and torment. Its facial features waver into focus. The ghost is female.
It's me.
We understand that our daughter will never be joining us now. No longer do we need wait for her.
Oh.
Now we journey to the realm of the dead, where its lord waits to judge us. Farewell.
Oh.
You bow your head and cross your heart out of respect. While looking downward, you notice that a beautiful gold ring now lies at your feet.
Oh, cool. I mean, my brother had a
You
kid at
feel
19, but
Show some
that doesn't mean that I feel good about it.
You lift the gold ring from the ground and carefully place it in your pocket.
Alright, cool.
It is a gold wedding band.
Ah, nice.
Mary Ann Drinkwater, 1230 to
Drinkwater.
1266. They had traveled safely for many a day until crossing a bridge along their way. She lost her balance and fell to her fate. He tried to save her, but it was too late. Douglas Buckmaster, 995 to 1020. The noise, said he, is far too loud. As he discerned the maddened crowd, the mob broke in, then he did scream, I'd rather this a sight unseen. They strung him up from toe to head, and as for after, enough's been said. Susanna Somnia, 1195 to 1265. He had put her to bed after she'd had supper, but forgot next morning to stir and wake up her.
Wake upper? I hardly kn- oh.
Kitty, 1500 to 1510. Sudden did the illness come
No,
upon
no, 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 no.
P. Hogan, date of death 86. Dundee was done from number 1.
Alright.
Boris and Olga. There was an old couple named Olga and Stovich, who in truth made quite a nice pair. They lived with each other for many long years, till they wound up in each other's hair. Date of death, 1567. Alfred Chamberlain, 810 to 810. He'd not seen his first sunrise, felt not the warmth of dawn. All who saw him wept and cried. To this world he'd come stillborn.
These gravestones are a lot more depressing.
Count Christopher Ivere, 1175 to 1200. The young Ivere, his time so near, said he, my dear, lend me your ear. Please do not fear, my life ends here.
Anyway, that's the death date we were looking for, so I guess we can dig it up.
Digging your... You stop digging when your shovel hits something hard.
Wait, can the lightning flash again? Because I think like the... yeah, like the whole pixels kind of show up on top of it.
Nervously, you reach down, open the coffin, and look inside.
This is a good plan.
You search through the belongings of the deceased. According to the headstone, they belong to a Count Christopher Ivere. After some tentative searching, you find a parchment. It appears to be the last will and testament of Larman Odnarb.
Oh no!
Here.
Marlon
This isn't
Brando!
right. You run your eyes over the parchment. It's dated 1200, the same as the date on the headstone. However, the instructions pertaining to his burial were for Larman to be placed near his family at the church's cemetery. Oh dear.
Alright,
This cemetery... Count Bartholomew Scrooge, 1017 to 1101. To warnings he would pay no mind. Of his failing, ailing health, his relatives they'd bide their time. After all, he had great wealth. Samuel You Believe, 1255
You
to
Believe.
1300. This young man sought to be holy, to save himself from being lowly. He joined the hood and wore their cloth.
He joined the hood.
Eventually died from professional sloth. Kitty.
No! Okay. Well, I guess we gotta go back to the other church.
The boatman.
Can I go?
You climb back into the...
Okay. Well, let's go get the right grave. I hope it just lets me get out without making me do the maze backwards. Okay, good. Well, I guess it's time to go to the creepy church. I hope nothing bad happens. Right side, we know there's no enchanter. It's creepy. Can we just go behind? Guess not.
Your heart beats faster and faster as you push on the handle of the church door. It opens, and you nervously step inside.
It's not kidding. Oh dear. This can't be good.
There are a number of brown robes on the floor, similar to the one worn by the monk you met earlier. A large tapestry now adorns the wall behind the altar. The image on the tapestry bears a depiction of some kind of ceremony or ritual. It is somehow reminiscent of the room you are now standing in. You look over the book. It is a journal written by Lowolf, head monk of the Church of Kalima.
Howlwolf.
You see a paragraph with a name you recognize.
It is as frustrating as always dealing with Count Kaldor and his ilk. He is just like his father, perhaps even worse. He insists that Kalima can be pushed forward to enlighten the peasantry. Can he not see that this path leads to ruin? How can the people retain their moral goodness if all their minds are filled with knowledge of the wider world and all of its sin?
You turn a few more pages and choose another interesting-looking paragraph.
I am quite convinced that Kaldor is so blinded by his so-called vision for Kalima that he cannot see the folly of his intentions. And yet he is the Lord of Kalima. To publicly refute him would create confusion and anger in the people. I am a man of patience, the greatest gift his grace has granted me. Perhaps time will settle the young lord's idealism and grant him sense in the process.
The journal largely contains many entries of similar types, and of daily matters of a monk's life. You are about to replace the journal where you found it, but your eye catches a most peculiar passage.
A wonderment was discovered in the forest this night. The spirits of the wild, long thought to be only of legend, appears to us, and saw fit to grant my brethren and I the most blessed of gifts. Such power we now have. Our forms can be abandoned in favor of any other, and I am to be their leader, the most powerful. They are bound to me inextricably. The spirits have made promises of greater things to come for us. Oh, it fills me with such longing. The endless possibilities. What will we achieve with our abilities? I am restless. I must leave for a time. The moon is full, and I feel the urge to join my pack as they run. Perhaps we will hunt. Perhaps we will kill. My mind is now clear, and I know the path before us. It is a path that shall lead us to greatness, and it will begin with the destruction of our nemesis. But
though there are many pages left to be written,
even more abruptly than you
it is evident
think.
that the final passage was written a number of years ago. How strange. You replace the journal, putting it back where you found it.
Anyway, let's get to quick with the grave robbing. It's very scary. This is Marlon Brando, yeah?
Larman.
Okay. Scary.
You stop with bated breath. As you retrieve the tiara from its final resting place, you let out a loud, relieved sigh. You feel as if the coming sunrise will be the most glorious sight you will ever behold, considering how close you were to never seeing another again. Now don't delay, you still have to get it back to the castle. You freeze as the wolf's howl sends shivers down your spine. You force yourself to turn and face nothing. Your anxiety must be causing you to hear things.
I think actually if I have the actually,
without warning, a wolf darts.
Oh no. What if I leave? Yeah, I actually can use arrow keys, not WASD.
Without warning, a wolf.
No monster is evil enough to be immune to screen edges. But yeah, I guess I can use Wasta to move. Oh, do I still have to do the thing? I have to do the thing again, don't I?
According to there's some.
That's not what I meant to look at.
You silently with newfound skill.
West,
wiry
north, south.
souls
West,
naughtily
south,
steal.
north, south. West. North, south. West. South. North, south. And we did it.
Something is wrong here. There is no boat, no boatman, and no escape. The monk and his pack have tracked you here, and they clearly intend to do nothing less than rip you to pieces. If you're going to do something, now would be a very good time.
Alright. Poison dart. Oh, now you show up.
I see you have met the Brotherhood of the Pack.
Where were you?
I like how mad he is.
A man who had assumed your appearance boarded my boat. When we reached the other side, I perceived the flaws of his disguise and dispatched him instantly. The Count has been wary of the Brotherhood of the Pack for many years now. In obtaining what he asked for and ridding this land of their leader, you have served him doubly well this night.
Oh, okay, cool. Glad we're all friends here.
The shrouded ghoul paddles across the toxic lake to the shore on the other side. You re-enter the huge wooden doors and quickly make your way to the castle's main dining room. As expected, you find the Count and Countess awaiting you.
You have performed admirably. Not only have you found the tiara I sought, you have rid me and this land of the deceptive and secretive Brotherhood of the Pack. They have committed many atrocities against my family, such as the deaths of our son and daughter-in-law.
Oh.
I have been forced to remain secluded all these years, unable to serve my homeland as I should, to evade the relentless pursuit of wiping out my entire family line.
Is the Brotherhood really gone? Some of those wolves escaped.
The rest of the pack followed the wolves that ambushed you. However, without their leader, they will find themselves as lost in mind as they are now in body. Whether human, wolf, or any other form, their hastened passage through my swamp will not see a return to their den. Of that I can assure you.
They're stuck in the swamp
You have
forever.
trapped them all in the swamp? The entire pack?
An endless flight through the mire awaits them. Should my long-stilled heart ever feel pity again, perhaps one day I shall free them.
As you listen to the Count's cold, unforgiving tone, you thank your lucky stars that he no longer sees you as a threat, at least not for the time being.
I release you from my service, dear king. The nearing dawn no longer signifies an uncertain future for you.
You take the death gem. Finally, you have all 3 stones in your possession. You feel a pang of anticipation as you realize that all you need to do now is take them to the door of destiny.
I think he's a pretty good Dracula, you guys. Be nice. Alright, so finally, we've got all the 3 MacGuffins. Now we just have to do it. So let's get out of here.
Dear King.
A
Thanks.
word of advice, King Graham.
What's up?
Once you have found the lady you seek, protect her with all your strength. Never leave her side, and place no importance above that of her well-being. Give your life for hers if it should ever come to that. Love can last an eternity, but your loved one can be lost in an instant. Heed those words, my king, and farewell.
Okay. That was all very depressing. I want to look at the portraits.
The portraits on the wall depict the couple who once lived here. They look young and proud. Behind the mask of apathy that comes with aristocracy, there's a certain kindness in their eye.
Also, watch out for bats.
You climb back.
Meanwhile... Sorry, I'm losing my voice a little bit. This happens to me all the time, and like to no one else I know, ever. Meanwhile? Okay.
He did what?
Well, it would appear that our Count's loyalty was to be questioned after all. Kaldor has decided to leave us, now that he again has his wife at his side.
No one has ever left my service before.
Yes, Father, it is most regrettable.
It is unthinkable!
Yes, Father, it is quite unthinkable.
It is up to you then, Sister Agatha.
Yes, Father, it is, pardon?
You will have to deal with it yourself. If Graham dies abroad, the crown will pass to me. And with it, the item will be known to me at long last.
That's curious. Why would the crown pass to
Are you
him?
sure? It is an ancient legend.
It does exist, and I will find it. Do you hear me, Agatha? Graham is not to return to Daventry alive.
Okay.
The swamp seems a bit lighter than the last time you were here, and some of the heavy mist has lifted. Day must be dawning.
Good. Mouse? Okay. Well, I guess let's get out of here. Ah, precious daylight. I really do, I feel better now that it's day. It was too scary. So the whole tension and release of horror, we have reached the release part. It's good, it's good. The game was scary. It definitely had me freaking out, and I basically knew what to do. Ah!
You have just discovered the gravity of your situation.
Alright. That was not my intent. Let's try that again. Ah!
You have just discovered...
Okay. Ah!
Oh no! The plank you stepped on was a trap. Your leg passed right through it, and now you are very, very stuck. Try as you might, you cannot dislodge yourself. You hear a noise. Someone or something is approaching you from behind.
You
there!
dick.
Can you? Wait a minute. I know you. You're that thieving little pest who used to reside in Daventry.
Yes. How kind of you to recognize me.
And just what are you doing here in Kalima?
Oh, this and that. At the moment, I'm getting my own back.
I beg your pardon?
Imagine my surprise when, having come home from a hard day's work,
Mugging, you mean?
I find that my treasure had been robbed and my food stolen.
Are you claiming either were yours to begin with?
I went a bit hungry yesterday, but I'm willing to forgive. I happen to know that you're carrying some most expensive items, including that which you stole from me. I give you a choice. Either you hand over some treasure, or I start cutting. I've already had a go at the ropes on the other side, so should you survive the impact once I have cut both ends here, I doubt the remainder will hold your dangling weight. Oh, yes.
Oh, Kieran, it's cute that you think they had a recording room. Yeah, no, I mean, these people just sent in their audio, so if they had good audio equipment, you got a good recording. If they didn't, you got this. But what's...
I mean it, mister. Hand over those gems or I'll cut this bridge down.
What if I don't do that?
While throwing your precious gems to the other side is...
Oh, okay. Let me put them over here.
You wrap your...
Choop.
You fool!
Now, if you want your treasure, then you help me.
Not a chance. I'm not coming anywhere near you.
Fine. Then you stay where you are, and the treasure stays over there.
It seems that your ultimatum has caused a conflict of interest for the dwarf. While he does not want to help you, his greed is demanding to be immediately satisfied. Having nothing else to do at present, you muse that kleptomania might be an inherent quality in dwarves in general. Then you notice the fraying ropes on the mountain end of the bridge. They are unraveling. He really did have a go at them earlier.
Okay, I've got to do something.
You cannot draw your sword.
What can I do?
Nothing. Touching the necklace reveals that you can't. Dangling the opal in front of your own face, you soon find yourself mesmerized by its multitude of glittering colors. You manage to snap yourself out of it and put the necklace away. There's no... You can't keep...
What if I talk to him?
Well?
I might just leave you there. Wait until you die, and then come back. You will not be a problem to me when you are dead.
But
by which time
bridge.
the bridge will have fallen. You have done a good job on those ropes over there.
While muttering something inaudible, the dwarf throws you his knife. You catch it deftly, realizing that whatever you're going to do, you'd better do it fast. You begin cutting.
What are you doing? You're crazy!
As each rope gives way to your onslaught, you hold on tight and brace yourself for the inevitable.
I don't know if that was a good plan.
Upon impact, the collision shatters the plank that held your leg in place, and you're again free to move.
I thought the
You
plank
also
was like
discover that
over
your entire
here.
body really hurts now.
Climb.
Be careful, Graham.
Up.
You manage to survive crashing into a cliff face, only to forget that you are still in danger.
Okay, so toss the gems. And then talk to him.
Well?
And then cut the rope.
You begin. Up.
Okay.
You manage to survive.
You fool!
Now,
No,
fine.
I also appreciate that I navigated Dracula's castle and then died 3 times on a bridge.
Well, by
4 now. Oh goodness.
Even if you had survived that, you now have no means of crossing to the other side. Your destiny is out of reach.
Okay.
It seems that you're having nothing else to do.
Well,
While muttering something.
Okay, I'm gonna save. Okay. Let's bring the game speed down a little. So we cut the rope.
What are you doing?
As each. Upon impact.
And then we climb up. Okay. That's all.
You've made it to the other side safely. Of course, you have no way of getting back. Not that it concerns you at this point.
Probably not important. At least give him his knife back. Whoops.
it serves you right for stealing from Daventry's magic chest.
It's true. He's kind of a dick. Alright, anyway. We've got a game to play.
The gems must... You unwrap...
Okay. So, the birth gem.
You push the gem firmly into the indentation.
The growth gem. And the death gem. Hello.
Birth, growth, death. The cycle of this life is complete, now and forever. Speak, and my purpose is thus fulfilled. My passage to the next world may begin at long last.
Jeez, buddy.
Then, if you please, I would bid thee open.
As you wish, but a word of caution. As you enter, know in your heart which destiny you truly desire.
I desire sweet lady action? Oh no! Easter eggs! I can't save, you guys. Also, why did Graham's hat turn purple? Anyway. So we're looking for the Tower Realm, obviously. But, okay, Lizard Realm. Oh. This is a...
Now this is the life, a world of wine, women, and a quaint little term called precautions.
This is Leisure Suit Larry. That's pretty good.
You can't... You begin...
What are you...
As each rope... Upon impact.
Okay. Yeah.
You
could...
Fuck your knife. Alright, goodbye. Okay. So, do. Okay, let's put some of these in.
You push.
Alright. And Death Gem. Okay. Oh, I can't skip this? Bullshit.
This life is complete, now and forever. Speak, and my purpose is thus fulfilled.
Alright, I bid thee open. Blurg a blurg a blurg.
May begin at long last.
Then, if you please, I would bid thee open.
As you wish, but a word of caution. As you enter, know in your heart which destiny you truly desire.
Alright. Galactic Realm. Oh no. Oh no, we're in Space Quest. Oh, that's excellent.
You have opted to leave your galaxy in favor of another. Enjoy yourself, space jockey.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Yeah.
Death, the cycle of this life is complete, now and forever. Speak, and my purpose is thus
Come on.
fulfilled. My passage to the next world may begin at long last.
Then, if you please,
Why is
I
this
would
hat
bid thee
purple? Or
open
the
as
feather
you
purple?
wish. But a word of caution, as you enter, know in your heart which destiny you truly desire.
Alright. Which destiny do I desire? Let's try past Rome. Oh. It's King's Quest 1.
You have often wanted to go back into your past and try things differently. Enjoy the next year, Graham. You've lived it all before.
So I guess it's been a year between now and King's Quest 1. Yeah, let's check out Future Realm. I'm super interested in that.
This life is complete, now and forever. Speak, and my purpose is thus fulfilled.
Hope you guys are enjoying this cutscene. I'm basically not.
Then, if you please, I would bid thee open.
As you wish, but a word of caution. As you enter, know in your heart which destiny you truly desire.
Alright. Yeah, none of these are really deaths. They're just sort of game overs. Future. La Future. Oh, it's King's Quest 5.
You have opted to skip a large part of your life. Eager to get it over with?
Alright, and we might as well check out Metro since we're already here.
Birth, growth, death. The cycle of this life is complete, now and forever. Speak, and my purpose is thus fulfilled. My passage to the next world may begin at long last.
Then, if you please, I would bid thee open.
As you wish, but a word of caution. As you enter, know in your heart which destiny.
We did Lizard, that's what got to Leisure Suit Larry Land Lounge Lizards. Okay, let's do Metro. We are Sunny Buns, Police Quest.
You have opted to spend the rest of your life in the most uncivilized world you can conceive.
I'm pretty sure I own all the Police Quest games, but I have never played any of them. I probably should. I like crime drama. Alright, let's do it. Let's do it.
Birth, growth, death. The cycle of this life is complete, now and forever. Speak, and my purpose is thus fulfilled. My passage to the next world may begin at long last.
Then, if you please, I would bid thee open.
Okay.
As you wish, but a word of caution. As you enter, know in your heart which destiny you truly desire.
Okay. Tower Realm is where we're going. Okay, it's pretty weird here. Fish? Well, I have a net.
You retrieve the empty net. You retrieve.
I don't know if this is a random thing or if I'm doing something wrong.
You reach. You. Nothing. Nothing.
What is this?
This odd circular device intrigues you. It depicts several different symbols around its outer rim. The sun, a mountain range, a drop of water, and a cloud.
Okay. I mean, the wedding ring is obvious. Ah, yes. Present library card to fish.
Don't throw that into the water. Don't.
But won't it be impressed? Maybe I need to use it, like, on the fish. Oh!
You cast the net into the tranquil sea. Upon retrieving it, you see that you have caught a large golden fish. It falls from the net and flops helplessly on the beach.
You feel like a dick.
You grab the flopping fish. Its mouth is wide open and its gills are extended. With great difficulty, you hold the fish as it twists and turns in your hands.
Put fish back in water. Hello, I almost murdered you, but then I didn't.
Not killing me. For your kindness, I will gladly take you across to the other side of this vast sea.
Are you sure? This seems like a trick.
Carefully lower yourself down the steep embankment and slide onto the fish's scaly back. You hold on tight as the fish swims far out to sea. You slide off the fish's back and clamber onto the sandy shore of a surreal little island.
Thanks for almost murder. Let me return the favor. Yeah, that's about it. Okay. Let me practice with the arrow keys here. Oh, well, I mean, the tower is the obvious place, but let's explore a little more first. So I think there's some other stuff. There's another island over there. That's kind of weird. Alright, maybe there's nothing we can do here. Alright, well, here's a disc slot.
The disc fits perfectly into the outer ring on the door.
Is there an inner ring?
The center of the door is hollow, about the size of a small stone. That...
You can't want my gem rolled.
That...
Okay, good. The wedding ring?
That...
What do you want?
That... It is a sim... It is a... It is a... It... You get... Nothing happens when you push...
I mean, nothing I have is gonna fit in there. So maybe I do need to look around some more. Hello?
The statue. The stat...
I don't see anything.
The island is complete. The plants... A closer exam. You hold your finger up in the air. It is not meant... Brandishing your sword might make you appear in a... You think that your crystal has become a...
Can I de-enchant the lions over here? A conspicuously colored patch of sand? I don't see anything. One more screen south of what? Oh.
This sand, you hold your finger.
Oh.
Some writing has appeared in the sand. It reads,
"It would appear that you, my dear, are here indeed to help me. Walk to this sand and place your hand upon these words, and you'll see."
That's also an awful rhyme.
You place your palm upon the words in the sand.
Ah, portal. Okay, okay.
You notice some more writing in the sand near the portal. It reads,
"You may return, but pause to learn a way to flee this cursed place. My end draws near, so hurry, dear, and come swift to me in haste."
It's also a pretty bad rhyme. Balinese, get your shit together.
You pick up the beautiful stone of quartz.
Yes. A rock the size of a small hole.
3 symbols are depicted in the sand.
Wait, hold up. This is from King's Quest VII. You stole this. Anyway, coconut, fill with water, and then dribble the coconut on the words. I don't have a coconut, but whatever. Yeah, I don't have anything that could hold water. Do I need to find a coconut? You find a coconut, game. Anyway.
As you place the quartz stone into the shallow hole, you hear it lock into place. Suddenly, the statues rumble to life.
The truth you will find from one satisfy, for the other can only be lying. These words will provide you the means to get by. My companion Zone shall see you dying.
Excellent rhymes.
If you were to ask my companion if he knows the way through this door, he would answer, no.
So he's the guy I should listen to.
The first gave birth to all life. The second allows it to thrive. The third sustains all that wander it. The fourth...
I don't believe you. Okay, so he said if you ask my companion, he would say that he does not know. Which means that either, like, if this is the lying dude, then he's lying that he would say no, because he would actually say yes, which means that he does know. If this is the truth-telling dude, then this one can't be the lying dude, because if he was the lying dude, he would say yes. Because he didn't know, but he would lie. So this man cannot be telling the truth, so this one is.
If you were to ask my companion if he knows the way through this door, the first carries all manner of weather.
Cloud, sun, water.
The third...
The fourth to bear fruit must be turned. Doesn't make any sense.
You do not know yet if you...
Oh, fine. How am I supposed to get a coconut, you guys? Oh, I can just walk in it. Oh, tilling soil. There's a coconut on Small Island? Oh.
You see that you can't.
Can I throw my sword at it?
Brandishing your sword.
Okay.
You will need. Hey, control yourself. You might have children someday, and they won't benefit from a father with embarrassing habits.
Hey.
You remove an ample size.
An ample-sized coconut. Yes.
Using the you fill.
Okay.
Some writing has appeared in the sand where the symbols used to be. It reads,
Well done, my dear. You've come so near. A king's quest is soon to end.
Cute.
But if now you go, alone you'd know, our broken path would ne'er mend.
Ne'er is almost
Suddenly,
always a bad
the sand
rhyme.
begins swirling again.
Or bad meter,
In place
at
of the
least.
poem appears yet.
Okay. So don't go there. Bad stuff would happen. Okay. Let's do this. So, all manner of weather caused you burn, something about water, something about tilling. I made it. Okay. What is with these giant-ass steps? Oh goodness, a photorealistic lion. Hello. Isn't it though?
Distancing yourself from the lion as much as possible, you hold the emerald in such a way that the window's light passes through it and shines directly onto his tail. Instantly, something begins to happen.
You can kill him.
I cannot tell you how much I appreciate what you just did for me.
You are welcome.
Who the hell are you?
At one time, I was Hagatha's suitor, when we were both much younger. Believe it or not, she was quite attractive in her day.
Really into green.
But during the course of our relationship, I fell in love with another woman. In a jealous rage, Hagatha transformed me into a lion to guard this door for the rest of my life. I have seen, or rather heard, many a pretty damsel spend the last of her days inside that room.
Oh.
Incidentally,
Sucks.
I presume you have found the exit from this strange island?
Oh yeah, just take a left at the swirly portals.
Farewell. It is awfully drafty in here. Strange, I didn't notice that when I was covered in cat hair.
Cat.
You scoop the tuft of orange fur into your hand.
I know where this is going.
You push the tuft of cat fur into the vial. It quickly dissolves into the blue liquid.
If you can pervert some sort of magic by adding cats, do it.
You lift the heavy wood.
Hey?
Unfortunately, it only seems like a fairy tale. The maiden doesn't respond to your kiss. Her sleep appears to be somewhat deeper than usual. You suspect a magical influence.
I was gonna give him crap for going up to her and kiss her, but what did I expect when he had the hand icon? I mean, I expect him to, like, shake her a little.
As you hold the emerald over the girl.
Okay, well... And tilt it a little. There we go. use sword on princess.
While the blade of your sword is metallic, it
Alright.
You hold the emerald between the ray of light and the sleeping maiden. At first, nothing happens. Then she stirs. The radiant light streams through the emerald and dispels the sleeping enchantment instantly.
Boom.
Hello, Graham.
Oh, hey.
Hello. I think you have me at a disadvantage, milady.
Oh, of course. My name is Valenice. I've been watching you.
Watching me?
That's kind of creepy.
But how?
In my sleep, from the moment you arrived in Kalima.
The lines in the sand. Those were your words?
You think?
This is a strange place, filled with much strong magic. Once you arrived, I discovered a way to communicate to you from my sleep. I hope you found my words to be of some aid.
Indeed I did, milady.
You really need to
My
work
heart
on your
was warmed greatly
rhymes,
when you
though.
expressed your longing to see me.
I have come to learn a great deal about you, Graham, of your nobility and bravery. I know why you came here, and how truly deep your feelings are for me. I want you to know that I have come to feel the same way for you.
Ah, convenient.
Something about the way she looks at you speaks 1,000 words. She loves you, Graham. She really loves you.
That's it. That's love. Smooches? Smooches? Smooches!
Even if this is a dream, this moment could not be better.
Oh.
Now, isn't this nice? What a pretty pair. I hope you're enjoying each other's company, since you won't be doing a great deal else for much longer.
The door! Why, you...
Which?
I'm sure it would have rhymed.
Ha!
Silence. I will not be so spoken to by the likes of you.
Why do you despise her? What has Valenice ever done to you?
What is even your motivation?
Attention of men all over the land. Attention that once had all been mine. I won't allow her to take it away from me.
I think you should just allow the two of us to go.
I think you should let this game end.
Why would I want to do that?
We would leave your realm together, never to return. Then you would have all the attention you could ever want again.
Nice try, my pretty fly. But you are caught in my web now. And besides, the father would not want you returning and interrupting his search.
The father? Is he one of your male admirers?
You think that the father is one of my admirers? You silly boy. How naive you are not to even realize that the man in charge of your own army is the man who wishes you destroyed.
Anyway, you want this cat potion?
I have something that might interest you. A youth potion. Brewed from a nightingale, no less.
You have it? Well, don't just stand there, you foolish boy. Give it to me. Yes, this is it. I thought I'd never see it again. At last, I have the finished youth potion in my hands. Look at me. I am so beautiful.
Alright.
No, what have you done to me?
Cat.
Just giving you a taste of your own medicine.
Cat.
How could you? I'll never be able to show my face anywhere.
Cat stream.
And I have fleas.
Aww. You should really get that checked out.
How bad is it? Let me see.
Whoop! She was blinded so hard she fell off the balcony.
Agatha's body is nowhere to be seen. I wonder where she went.
That's curious. Probably not important. Anyway.
You'd love to walk hand in hand with her, But right now it seems as if Valenice is waiting for you to talk to her.
Oh, no more smooches.
Yes,
I beg your pardon?
you were trying to think of the best way to ask me to marry you. As I said, I have seen you in my dreams ever since you arrived in Kolyma, and I have come to feel for you the way I know you feel about me. So the answer to your question is yes.
But I haven't asked you yet.
There is a far better question you could ask, such as, where shall we be wed? In your kingdom or mine?
This is your kingdom?
Yours. There is something I must attend to in Daventry that may ruin the occasion otherwise.
Whatever you decide, my dear.
You manage to break open the door. The two of you venture to the smaller island, where the portal still swirls expectantly. As you step through it, you find yourself wondering where it will teleport you.
We seem to be in Hagatha's cave.
Weird.
How did we end up here?
I've no idea.
Ooh, an orb.
A glass dome, semi-spherical in shape, sits on the table. It reminds you of a shakeable snow dome toy that you once owned as a child. Inquisitively, you pick up the glass dome to inspect it more closely. Astounding. Within the dome's wall of glass is contained the entire island realm, quartz tower and all.
Oh. That's kind of cool.
Why ever would you want to take that?
This item denied you of your freedom. It is only right that you may do as you please with it. Or you could accept it as a wedding gift.
What a shitty wedding gift.
Valenice takes the dome from your hand.
I shall keep it as a reminder that, regardless of what transpires from this point on, I have experienced worse.
Okay. What about this orb?
It is a crystal ball.
Alright, well, let's get out of here then. Oh. Oh.
As you exit the cave, you notice that it is night already.
Yeah, that's
also,
kind of
the
weird.
two of you seem to have some company.
Beautiful night, yes?
Yes, certainly. To what do we owe the, pleasure of your visit?
Why, King Graham, surely you do not still think of me as the enemy?
Just wondering.
If I had wanted you destroyed, it would have been a simple enough thing to do. No, I have come only to ask a question of you, if I may.
Okay.
Of course. And what would this question be?
I wish to know, have either of you ever seen a wedding ceremony performed and orchestrated by a highly experienced and rather exceptional mage?
Not really.
I cannot say that I...
Well then, prepare yourselves. I promise you both that this will be a night to remember.
Oh, okay. What the fucking gnomes here? Oh, on a leash. Cute.
People of Kolyma.
Ah, ducks!
It is my desire to be reinstated as your custodian and protector, if you will still have me.
The crowd is silent. Remember, it grows until finally everybody cheers in agreement and support.
Yay! Dracula! Dracula!
Very well.
Dracula!
Therefore, with the power and authority you have reinvested in me,
Just now.
I wish to conduct the ceremony of these two deserving people who have chosen to join together in marriage. Behold!
Wait, Batman is here? Where's Batman? Where's Batman? Oh, Batman, hey. He's next to Charon over there with the pumpkins. Of course the pumpkins are here. Naked old man. The...
King Graham
Wait.
of Daventry. Do
Was that
you
King
take
Edward in the
this
top
woman
left?
to be your lawfully wedded wife? To love and to hold? For richer or poorer? In sickness and in health? As long as you both shall live.
Aww.
I do.
Lady Valenice, do you take this man to be your lawfully wedded husband? to love and to hold, for richer or poorer, in sickness and in health, as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Do you have a wedding band?
Yes, it is
right.
a gift from Anastasia's parents.
It looks weird without the hat. Is that supposed to be the cloud
I
spirit?
now
What is...
pronounce you
What's the guy at the top left?
and wife. I
Yay!
think you know what comes next.
Smooches! Smooches!
The cloud's jubilance reaches a new height. The people of Kalima seem only too eager to rejoice in your newfound happiness.
I cannot thank you enough for your service to me in ensuring the safety of my family. Without the Brotherhood's moral decadence of old, the people of Kalima can finally move forward.
Yeah, I got rid of the
And I
evil
will not
wolves.
forget the chance you have given my husband and I to spend an eternity together.
Your kindness will always be remembered.
Who invited you?
Your valor and bravery shall echo in the Mer people's songs for ages to come.
The legacy of your homeland lives on, due to your exemplary honor.
Now, King Graham, it is time for you to take your bride to her new home.
But my ship, my crew.
I have sent them home already. By now, they will have notified everyone of your imminent arrival.
Yeah, is it supposed to be the cloud spirit?
Trust me.
Edward communicating from the grave.
Good luck, Graham.
I wish you all the best, both of you.
Give my regards to the father.
Anyway,
As
hey.
the vapor subsides, a deafening roar erupts from the audience. All have come to bear witness to your return and the coronation of your new bride.
Welcome back, Your Majesty. And may I say, never have I seen a more beautiful and stunning bride than the one you have returned with. I trust you found your journey through Kalima void of peril or incident.
Foreshadowing.
Agatha told me of your treachery. Who are you? Why do you call yourself the father? What are you searching for?
You need only know this. You would do best not to treat one like I in such a manner.
I must, with much regret, inform you all of a great treachery in our fair land. This man, he who has sworn loyalty to Daventry and its crown, is a traitor. He has conspired to have me slain away from home with the intention of pursuing his own insidious ambitions here. Guards, seize him!
You have made a terrible mistake, you know.
Guard, halt. Stand back.
Good.
Prepared to fight for your life, are you? And with an old fool's sword. Be warned. You do not know who you are facing. Your ignorance shall destroy you. On guard!
Fighting. Action sequences told through PowerPoint presentations. But a comeback, and he's disarmed him. Very angry.
It is over.
I think not.
Oh shit.
Thrice now I curse, and from the first, your family shall feel the worst. Soon shall you see they'll surely be in the most dire jeopardy. Then as your foe, 'tis I who will sow the spell to cause your heart to slow. And for my shame, for you the same, over Daventry your heirs shall reign.
Shit.
Who was that man?
I don't know, but I will find out someday. I swear it.
Listen,
Whoa.
we will
She
deal
suddenly
with
became
any pieces
Cassima.
as we find them, or as they find us. Come, you must show me around your kingdom. I wish to become accustomed with the realm in which we will be raising our children.
What about your coronation?
Later.
Glad we paused for that dramatic line. Alright. So, obviously this game brought up a lot of plot lines. The father, mostly. The idea that he curses us 3 times. I've forgotten what the first, but it's just, yeah. That would explain, it's the game's way of explaining what happens in the next few games and why Graham's life sucks so much, really. I liked it a lot. I thought it was really well done. Puzzles were fun, generally not too stupid. The night part was really scary. I was really scared. It's dark. I don't think any real humans are like this. It's a fairy tale, whatever. Brittany Brimhall was the baby pumpkin, possum, the town librarian, and Anastasia. That makes sense. Oh, I hope you didn't get enough of this song. Performed by Little Miss Muffet. So yeah, Romancing the Throne came out a year after. Ah yes, game logic. Ah, all characters performed their own stunts. Ah, King Edward appears courtesy of Daventry Resurrection Inc. That's good. They actually got the guy who made AGS to update his engine. King's Quest is copyrighted by Sierra Entertainment and is used with permission. That's true. I think at this point they did have permission. It is still one of my life's goals to sing the, like, crappy original song in Adventure Game.
You scored less than 185 points. We encourage you to play again and try for the top score. Thanks for playing. We hope you enjoyed King's Quest II, Romancing the Stones.
You scored some out of 185. These guys did do the Quest for Glory 2 remake, and they did a Quest for Glory, King's Quest 3 one, which I think I'm probably going to play. Really just because I haven't played it yet, and I really want to. So, still no parser until we get to King's Quest 4. But yeah, so I missed some points. I don't know what they were. I guess I could look them up if I wanted. But I don't really.